was white on the man tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn the winds and the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears the ones control me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Hi guys, my name's Andy, and in this lesson we're covering how to play Let It Go from the film Frozen. Many thanks to my niece Jessica for helping me out filming the intro and for singing it so beautifully. I've arranged this for acoustic guitar with a capo at first fret if you want to be able to play it along to the original song. Though it doesn't matter if you're using a capo or not to play along to the chords that we're going to be using today. It will sound fine just to have a sing along with. This song does use an awful lot of open chords and 2 bar chords, so don't worry too much about that, because I will show you all very easy alternatives to those bar chords. But there's an awful lot of content and a lot of structure to this song, so there's a lot of different sections and some quite quick chord changes, so it may be hard initially to use the strumming pattern that I used in the demo originally, or just to use any kind of interesting strumming pattern beyond maybe just the beat. So really make sure you've got the chord sequence down first before you add the strumming pattern, and maybe cover the strumming pattern separate, put the 2 together at the end is the best way I go about it. So without further ado, let's get in for a close-up and let me show you how to play it. As always, if you like this lesson, please subscribe if you like what I do, and do check out the website at andyguitar.co.uk for lots of other easy beginner guitar songs. So the chords for the verse are E minor, played with your first 2 fingers, a C major, D major, and A minor. And each of those is for 2 beats each, which to start off with, let's try and do 4 strums. So 1 and 2 and would be the simplest strumming. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that goes in a loop. If that's way too much for you, you want to do each chord just 1 strum and try and sing the words along. So snow blows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. And that's where you start off. But we really want some rhythm guitar to it, so 1 and 2 and is the best way to go. If you can add those parts in nice and easy, you can do an A sus2 but I would finger it with your little finger here, just on the A minor, and that's what you'll see me doing at the start of the video on the demonstration. On the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. That does make it much tougher to get your fingers in place, but it does give the sound of that riff. So 8th strumming, basically all downs, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is what we're going for. That happens 4 times. It happens for the intro twice, but while she's singing 4 times. But on the 4th time, slightly different. We've got E minor, D major, and then A major. I did A there just with a flat first finger, which is a little trick that you would find in my beginner's course online at andyguitar.co.uk. Then we have the next section, which is the bridge, which starts on a D chord. Don't let them in, don't let them. C chord for C. Be the good girl you always have to be. D major. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Stay on the C. Well, now they know. And the chorus is what I call a 4-chord song. And if you want to learn more about 4-chord songs, search Andy Guitar 4-chord songs, where I talk all about these. It's basically a song with these 4 chords in this order: G, D, E minor, and a C. When those 4 chords happen in that order, that tends to be a chord sequence that just happens in an awful lot of hit songs. Many famous ones. Adele has songs that uses this. Bruno Mars, With or Without You by U2 has these 4 chords. Wherever You Will Go, James Blunt has songs with these sorts of chords in this specific order: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and G, 2, D, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we've got this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 pattern going on. And that continues 3 times exactly like that. So let it go, E minor to a C, let it go to a D, turn away and slam the door. Same again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's the 3rd time through. The 4th time we have a B minor chord to a B flat. Now the traditional way to play these are as bar chords, so B minor bar chord, a 2nd fret bar with proportionate to the capo, so open strings 1, 2, and it's an A minor shape. And then we have a B flat, which would be sliding your B to the B flat 1 fret down and playing a bar chord like this, which is an A major shape bar chord. Let the storm rage on, which probably makes every one of you watching this video go, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to do this song, those 2 chords are too hard. Don't worry, I'm looking after you guys. The B minor chord can be played as a B minor 7, which is this way of playing a chord. So if you played, for example, the A major 1, 2, 3, 3 fingers in a line, move your 1st finger up a string and your 3rd finger down a string, you're playing a B minor 7, which can be used in place of this horrible B minor bar chord, which is very tough for many beginners. You can play this instead, so your fingers go 1, 2, 3. That can be used in place of your B minor chord. Instead of the B flat, we can have a flat 1st finger, like you did the flat 1st finger A a second ago. We can do a flat 1st finger at 3rd fret this time rather than 2nd. And we just want that on strings 4, 3 and 2. And just play those 2 strings. To explain that, you're playing the 3 strings at the same fret as you would be in a full bar chord, but you're only having to bar those strings and there's no other finger that has to be down, so it's quite a lot easier to do. So that would be, I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storage on. A lot physically easier on your hand because you're not having to bar. So that's after a C. Say, let the B minor 7 to a flat first finger at 3rd fret. And then D, oh no, C, the cold never bothered me anyway. And that is your chorus. That's easily the kind of tricky bit of the song. Let the storm rage on. But that's the way I'd recommend everyone do it, unless you're really wanting to work out your bar chords. B minor bar chord to a B flat bar chord. And that's how those two are played. So then there's a slight little bridge, G, D, after that first chorus, and then you're straight back into a verse. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. We have the same bridge as before, D, 2, 3 to a C, C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C. Let it go, and one with the wind and sky. Okay, 3 times through this chord sequence. You'll never see me cry. And again at the end, we have that new B minor 7. Let the storm rage on. And then we stay on the C chord, but there's no, the cold never bothered me anyway. What you want to do for this section is do 8ths all down strumming. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And your hand, the outside of your palm is on the bridge of the guitar, or just on the strings in front of your bridge here. So kind of the hairs on the back of your hand want to be just here. My power flurries through the air and to the ground. It's quite hard to get the speed of this for some people, so you want to do smaller motions. If you want to do anything faster, try and make the movements as small as possible. If you're trying to like this, it's making life difficult for yourself. You need to do really small motions, ideally just hitting strings 5 and 4. And then after frozen fractals all around, we go to a D chord. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. Change of chords here, E minor. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go. And then we're back to the last chorus. So that one more time. 1 to E minor, C, D, A minor. Down and ups for any kind of build-ups. 1 and 2. And then maybe a palm mute is the way that I've demoed it in the video. And then we have the last chorus again, which is same as all the other ones, ending on Cold Never Bothered Me Anyway, but starting off with your 4 chord sequence, G to D, E minor, and a C. Let it go, let it go, till the sun is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. B minor, let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Okay, so a bit of a strumming focus now. Just for the general vast majority of the song, the verse, the bridge and the chorus, I'm flitting between doing 1 and 2 and A, which is a strumming pattern that I teach at level 5 of my beginner's course, and you'll find more info about that if you click this link. 1 and 2 and A, which is thicker strings, all the strings much louder, and then a down up. Down, 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 down up. Thicker strings, down, down up. Thicker strings, down, down up. And as soon as you've done that pattern, you'll want to move, change chord. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3, 4 and a. As it builds more to the chorus, I'm hitting more of the upstrokes with that same kind of motion, and it becomes more of a 16 strumming pattern. So rather than 1 and 2 and a, we get 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. And I'm catching every one there, 1E and a, down, up, down, up, down, up every time. But it's the emphasis that's the same as the verses. 1E and a 2E and a 3E, dun, 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 dun. And that gives a very natural sound, and rather than missing out strums or stopping your hand, let it go, let it go, that perfect girl is gone. And the easiest way to do it is just to kind of tap your foot along to the beat and emphasize that one. 1 and a 2 and a louder, louder, quiet, louder, quiet, louder, quiet, louder, quiet. And with any kind of strumming patterns like that, the final thing you want to make sure is that you've got your thumb on that thickest E string on any chords like the D or even the C, to make sure that thickest E doesn't ring out, because you're going to want to be strumming most of the strings all of the time rather than trying to miss out that thickest one most of the time. We tend to do it with the thumb. So that's how to play Let It Go from the film Frozen. Please subscribe if you like what I do, or check out the website at andyguitar.co.uk for more easy guitar lessons, and I'm sure I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.